What's going on, everyone? We're really getting set for maybe the most anticipated Suns season in a very long time. Isn't it crazy when you listen to all the national folks? They're picking the Suns as the best team in the West. When you look at it on paper here locally, they seem like the best team in the West. The way they put together, the way the big three have been given the freedom now just to go score. Now they got point guards on the roster that will set up the offense and just get the ball to KD, Book, and Bradley Beal. They can go be themselves, right? They can go be the killers that we've seen out through their entire career. KD going into year 18. Book still leading the charge. Bradley Beal saying this is the most comfortable and the happiest he's been his entire career. New head coach Mike Budenholzer, the Holbrook native, leading the charge, making them shoot threes. Should be a lot of fun to watch. They got exciting role players, too, as well. It's been also a lot of fun to watch the rookies. The guy from Desert Vista High School, Oso Iguodaro, the second-round pick, he's been making a lot of headlines for the Suns with his defense and the hustle. You saw in the preseason, he went right at Nikola Jokic and did not back down whatsoever. How about the first-round pick, Ryan Dunn? Remember, he came into all of this as a defensive specialist, and we've seen that in the preseason. But everybody's been questioning his shot. And so he went to work this offseason right after the draft and leading up. And so far in the preseason, he's made it rain. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Those two guys are going to make a big impact on this veteran-led Suns team. And that's exactly what they needed. They needed some young guys to step up in the rotation. The Suns got two. Ryan Dunn starting to stand out, the first-round pick after practice on his preseason.
That one, or how are you feeling about that?
A little bit of both. I put in a lot of work on my shot, so it was good to see the confidence in myself just taking them and seeing them going was good. But, you know, sometimes those shots that I even missed, like I was just glad I took them. Some transition threes, some shots that, you know, that are a little bit like, what the heck is he doing? But it felt good, it felt coming in my hand, so I just keep getting them up now.
One other thing I had was you guys got a 51 threes. Is that, I know it may be above what you guys are looking to shoot, but that's something that we may see more often this season?
I mean, I think so. I mean, Coach Bud's philosophy is let him fly. So, like, if you have a shot, if you think you can get him up, get him up. I think that's what we'll probably see a little bit more often this season.
I know defensively for you, that's your main focus. What do you feel like you've learned so far in the couple of weeks you had of off-season run and training camp about NBA defense?
I think it's just being physical, not reacting but anticipating is the biggest thing. I feel like for me, just, you know, kind of knowing personnel, knowing who's who, knowing when to be off somebody or when to be tight going to their body and coming off screens and everything like that.
Speaking of knowing personnel, now that you've had some practice time against Devin Booker, that sort of thing, what have you learned about him up close?
He's a bucket getter. He can get to a spot whenever he wants to, and he's so simple with his game. It's not nothing crazy, but like he knows where to get to spots. He knows where to pull up. He knows just like this. His game is just so smooth. So for me, it's just trying to be physical with him, making him better, trying to stay down on his bump fakes and everything like that.
To Gerald's question on the difference with NBA defense, are you noticing more leeway in terms of like the fouls you could get called for with the physicality?
I think it's a little bit more physical, I would say. I mean, obviously can't put two hands on a guy, but, you know, if you give a little text that kind of J.O. and everyone told me, just, you know, just getting somebody early and kind of just being physical with him early instead of late, you can probably get away with something.
Does that extra foul really matter for a defender like you, knowing you have that extra one?
I mean, I hopefully haven't got to that point yet. I got 3. I know that Miz got 3, so if I get to 5 or 6, I'll let you know. But I think it's just continue to be aggressive and try to be more, you know.
Your shot from college doesn't look that different mechanically, but what are some of like the little fine-tuned things that the coaches have worked through with you over the last 6 months of changing?
I would say just balance in my shot, and just getting constant reps in that. You know, starts with my feet. You know, landing the same way, taking right the same footsteps, you know, get to my shot. I think just footwork and balance right now is the biggest thing, and just, you know, just keep letting it fly.
So you would say your base is a lot more consistent now?
I would say that, yeah. Yeah.
When's the last time you made 6 threes in a game?
High school. No, sorry, AAU. Last time I made 6 in AAU, like 2-3 years ago. So felt good to get him up today.
Have you heard from any of your former college teammates or coaches just about how well you're shooting the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I heard from a lot of people, my teammates a lot. They're all proud, so, and I just give them thanks, you know. But it's on to the next one now. That's in the past now, so just keep getting reps at it now.
And Monty was saying how you were possibly or potentially could be one of the top 5 defenders in the league. Does having a label like 3-and-D seem like it limits your ability, or do you feel like that's a label that something?
There are a lot of great 3-and-D players in this league, and my mindset coming into this year was probably be a 3-and-D guy to start. I'm not saying that throughout my career I can probably expand my game, but, you know, that's a good start for me to have. I don't think that will limit me at all. And now it's just kind of what someone me talking about, like being creative in that role I have. You know, finding ways to impact the game. Maybe might just be cutting to the rim or getting baskets or something like that. But I wouldn't say that would limit me at all.
So Ryan Dunn, ready to go. Here's some key dates moving forward to remember with the Suns. Saturday the 19th at noon out there at the Footprint Center is an open practice for fans after the preseason is done this year. Last chance to see the team before the regular season begins. Of course, the season begins on the 23rd in LA against the Clippers, and the home opener is Saturday the 26th. Guys, it's right around the corner. Sun season is here, and we'll keep you covered right here on 12 Sports.